Hey there everybody, Pop on Top here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod we got a weather mod here that, makes things dark. This is called Nuka Dark, which is a Nuka-Cola flavor, but it's also kind of the description of the weather here. It makes everything darker. This is clear weather. This is nice, bright, sunshiny day. This is as nice looking as it gets, right, in terms of weather, right? So apparently it also affects textures and stuff, and there's a plant plugin. I haven't downloaded the plant plugin. It's supposed to be the textures are supposed to be more optimized, I guess. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm not, super stickler on performance here. I think Fallout 4 runs fairly well, relatively. We're going to test it out in Boston a little bit. We'll do some nighttime, daytime weathers and stuff. This is clear weather, though, just to double check that this is the deal, right? I'm going to go here to my cheat terminal portable, which allows me to change the weather on the fly. I like that a lot, right? So we're going to go in here, and we're going to game alterations. We're going to go to world manipulation, and we're going to make it clear, okay? This is clear weather. This is as nice as it looks, right? This is a bright, sunshiny day. This is what it looks like. Obviously, this adds some bleakness to your apocalypse, right? This is very much like a dark situation. This is like, oh shit, everything is bleak. It's really bad. So we're going to go through some of the weathers here, some of the other weathers. We're going to go through nighttime and stuff. I'm using this currently with a lighting mod that's going to maybe affect nighttime and make that darker as it is. But darker than dark, right? Super dark. This is dark skies. So not raining yet, but it's going to rain. It doesn't actually even look that much different, to be honest, right? It just is dark. It's just definitely a color gradient that is more favored towards gray, really dark gray everything, right? At least during the daytime here. Some nice lightning effects though. Let that kind of go off a little bit, let you see what that kind of looks like. But I mean, you really should have the expectations here that this weather mod is changing the weathers to be just nasty. We can make it dusty, which is technically only a Nuka world weather, I think. I don't think it's dusty ever in the Commonwealth, actually, but we can make it like that here. Is that like a Deathclaw hand I just kicked? No, it's a pipe pistol. It's kick the Deathclaw hand off. But yeah, this is dusty. It's just dark. It's just nasty. Everything's bad all the time, no matter what weather we do. One interesting thing, that's not the right thing. One interesting thing, though, is if we put something on a radiation storm, for example, instead of it being a greenish tone thing, which it usually is when you get a lot of the, especially even modded weather effects, you get more green. This is less green. It's still just that same shade of gray. Everything's kind of bleak. I mean, obviously, it is still nasty in the sky. You can see there's green lightning strikes, right? And you can tell that you're in a radiation storm. Obviously, you're eating rads, but it does look very similar to a regular storm. So if we go back in here and we go back into the weather and we change it to just rain. This is rain, right? So obviously rain has rain in it, but this looks very much clear, right? It's all the same stuff. It's all as if, even when it was clear, I was so surprised when I first downloaded this mod, right? Because I was it's just dark. Everything's just dark all the time, even during the day. And let's make sure that that's occurring. So obviously it is raining. My character is very wet. But let's go into world manipulation here. We could also change the time. So we'll make it 12 p.m., which would be noon. This should be the sunniest part of the day. The sun is somewhere up there, right there-ish, I guess. But it's just bleak looking, right? It's just very dark. So now, let's take the same weather we have here with this rain and stuff, right? We'll make it nighttime. So it's dark on top of being dark, right? So we'll make it midnight, which will make it very black. It's very black out here. Not sure if it's still raining or not. It looks actually clear, right? I can see the moon and the clouds and stuff, but this is very dark. Obviously, this is partially due to the fact that I have a lighting mod that makes it so dark is darker. But this mod is just dark, right? The color gradients of things, right? It's just it's almost like a desaturation filter. There's a sense in there. Even lights and stuff, right? Just seem a little bit less saturated with light and color, I guess, is really the deal. The lights look really nice, though. This is my lighting mod, though. That's not this weather mod. The lighting effects look nice. Just the color gradient is even that red of that red rocket thing. It's just bleaker, it's darker. We're gonna head downtown into Boston because it's this is where the performance of Fallout 4 is the worst, right? This is where things get tough in terms of running the game. So obviously when you're running weather effects and stuff like that, you want to apply it to the most challenging frame rate area. Obviously this is supposed to improve textures and stuff too. I don't it says some stuff about that. It just seems weird to me. So rain in here is dark. Let's make it daytime again, just so we can see. I mean, I'm sure you guys can't actually see anything when it's dark. That's the conditions there. So we'll go back in here and we're gonna set it to 9 in the morning. I usually 9 in the morning for my videos because I like it because it's kind of clear-ish. But this is our rain, 9 in the morning in Boston, right? And the only thing that I can notice about textures is maybe they actually look a little worse. Like, I don't know if maybe they are more performant. I don't necessarily feel like I'm getting any massive frame drops, but I'm not doing anything necessarily crazy either, right? Like, I'm just kind of walking around. And the color gradient is so weird, right? Like, it's just really dull. And I think that's one of the things that, like, actually disservices Fallout's art style. I mean, it definitely looks a lot more like Fallout 3 than Fallout 4. There's a dog here. Stop, dog. Nope. Don't do it, buddy. That body shot was a warning shot, but he still kept jumping at me. So he got shot in the face. But even this glowing one, you can see, like, it's less, like, my glow sights on my gun here, right? Like, everything is just, like, the color sucked out of it a little bit. It does look a lot more like Fallout 3. That's definitely something that I would say is true. More super mutants over here. It's just a nasty place. But, like, I don't necessarily feel like I mean, I'm not getting perfect frames here, I'm definitely saying, but this is normal. I don't think it's necessarily the performance is better. I do notice a little bit worse textures. Let's change the weather up, though, because it is mostly a weather mod. That's what I would think. It's just dark, right? Like, and most of the time you deal with clear weather, right? Like, this is clear, but nothing seems sunny, right? Nothing seems bright. Like, the colors are sucked out of things. This red color, this Nuka vending machine, these, like, billboards and stuff. Some of the stuff that adds some of the most crazy color and art kind of style to Fallout 4 is just kind of lacking with this mod on. Hello, Protectron. You scared the shit out of me. But yeah, I mean, obviously there's still shit popping off. If I ran right into that, my frames are going to drop. It's fucking Fallout 4. There's not much you could do. Yeah, definitely just felt a big frame drop there in that jump I did. So it's not like it's becoming super more performant. I think the textures have gotten somewhat worse. I'm just going to kind of run through this because I'm invincible practically. Just to see how the frames go and stuff. That's a big hermit crab. This is, you know, there's just things popping off everywhere. We're just doing a little quick run through Boston here. Because this, I mean, it's definitely framing still. This is definitely, I'm definitely dropping frame. Poor dog. You shouldn't have done that. But yeah, I'm definitely still dropping frames. That sun looks kind of weird. Like, it looks like it's foggy even if it's not. I think I got plugged. YouTube. Love the fucking 44. Anyway. But yeah, so it's a cool weather mod. It just does make things darker, right? Like, we're going to quickly, I'm going to cut away and I'm going to turn the mod off. And I'm just going to remind you guys what it could look like. And I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright, everybody, we're back here without the Nuka Dark mod on. And obviously you can see color exists, right? Like, the sun is applying like a kind of a yellowish tone to things, right? Like, it's just a lot, it just feels brighter, right, too? Like, even just like in the ability to see, oh, everything's popping up all the time downtown Boston. It is going to get framey still. I don't think, I mean, I don't notice too much on the textures. It's not like I'm going to go crazy about it, but it does seem slightly better, right? Like, I think the mod does try to reduce the texture quality and to improve performance, but I don't know if that's really the thing that's making the performance improve. I don't think it's the textures. I don't think your graphics card is the thing that's making this not run so well. But the colors, like, you can see that blue of that building, right? The signs kind of stick out. Everything just kind of sticks out a little bit more. And I just can't, for one thing, I can't use the Nuka Dark mod that we're covering here in this particular video just because it's just too dark. It's going to make my videos look ugly, right? I'd actually need more color saturation, stuff like that. Something that makes the world brighter and more vibrant would be more attractive to look at in the video. But, like, if you really are looking for that big post-apocalyptic feel, everything's bleak and dark and nasty, you know, you can try this mod for yourselves. If you guys want to check out the Nuka Dark mod for yourselves, make sure to check out the top link in the description. There'll be a link there to the Bethesda.net page or the Nexus mod page, so you can download this mod for yourselves there. If you guys have enjoyed the video, like the video. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe, that we can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, I will see you guys in the next episode.